kick you off with some amazing, luxurious stretches for your recovery after C-section. Okay, it's really important to mobilize your body in a way that won't put too much pressure on your scar, but it will also help you unwind the tightness that will prevent you from recovering your core and your pelvic floor and your whole body function so that you feel great inside and out. Okay, and we don't want the scar to be healing with too much tension. So if you're spending your days like this because you're sore, or you're constantly having all those endless luxurious baby snuggles, hopefully you're feeling that they're luxurious and not endless and tiring so far, then the scar is going to heal more constricted and restrictive. Okay, so I want you to think about your alignment and your posture so that we can open that tension up, so that you're stacked more optimally, so that your core muscles can really function and connect well, and that you don't end up with this nasty scar tissue that a lot of women suffer with and are not sure how to navigate. Okay, so let's keep it small and keep it low, and we're going to get started with some gentle reaches behind you. Okay, you can do this in a variety of positions, but I want you to be cautious of your scar. So I don't want, if you're feeling that it's pulling, especially if you are within the first 2 to 4 weeks, if you're feeling that it's pulling, we obviously don't want to be ripping that scar tissue open. So we just want to go as far as you feel that stretch is not pulling down in your core. Okay, now you might be surprised to find that when you stretch like this, you might be feeling that stretch all the way down to that scar. Everything is connected, and that's one of the best connection and understanding routes to feel that what you do with your arm really affects your core function. Okay, so stretching, and then we can reach overhead as well. Okay, and again, just noticing how that is affecting your scar. What this is doing is it's opening up the side of your ribs. Pregnancy puts a lot of changes on your body, and in terms of posture, alignment, and how your muscles are functioning and lengthening, especially your ribs and your breathing, because baby's growing up into these ribs. One of the most important things to learn and understand and coordinate is your breathing, because baby's growing up into these lungs and you haven't been able to breathe effectively. That also affects how your core is functioning. Okay, so moving your body in a way that allows your ribs to really breathe and get going again and move with each breath will help, and that is one of the first steps that you can do to setting your foundations to recovering your core, along with some beautiful stretches to unwind this tension. Okay, the last wee stretch I'm going to hook you up with is, we can do it lying down. So we roll onto our side and over onto our back, and we're going to tilt your pelvis back and forward. I will show you a way that you can do this on your hands and knees as well. So tilting back and forward. Again, pelvic alignment is also super, super important in the recovery of your core and pelvis. So let's come onto your hands and knees. If you want to, you can be a little bit more elevated with your arms on a chair as well, but we're just going to round and arch that pelvis, which you might notice is also getting into your back, your mid-back. Now this mid-back area, that brow line area, is often a significant port of tension, so mobilizing that back in that full body way is amazing, and you can just progressively and cautiously make that movement bigger, providing that you're not having too much tension on your scar, especially if you are within that 2 to 4, potentially 6 week mark. Of course, if you are having problems with how your scar is healing, you are bound to know about it with some ooze or some extra pain or redness or swelling, then I'm pretty sure your midwife will know about that as well, and maybe your doctor, and you will be having extra support, so we wouldn't be overdoing. It's still nice to do a little gentle stretch, but be very, very cautious about that. All right, so I hope that helps. Please leave me some comments and share with your friends who need to know about this, because it is really important, and I know a lot of women feel like they don't have any guidance on how to recover after a C-section, and this is where I come in, and I hope to help improve that for you.